Hey, what's up, boys? Today we're gonna be looking at another tier list, of course. And today, you guessed it, Crash Bandicoot. Let's get to it. Well, first, let's go over the categories we got here. First up, trash. Pretty, self-explanatory there. You're garbage. Belong in a dumpster. Yeah. And then above that, you got decent, decent characters. You can do a little bit of damage, play around a little bit. Yeah. Major threat, you know, about the mid range category right there. You can do a little bit more than just a little damage. Then it goes up to monstrous. You can just ravage somebody, just completely fucking destroy them. You don't want to fight them as monstrous. And then if you're above that, destroyer class. Now we're about to see who all is what. Starting off with one of the masks from the fourth game here, Akano, I think. Yeah, the purple mask. Now all the masks are generally going to be pretty strong, close to maybe monstrous. This guy alone, though, I think his ability is all about power. He just makes Crash like spin really good. So I don't know if he can do it himself, but just going off of the ability gives Crash, he's a major threat. Yeah, he's not monstrous. It's not one of those butt fucking powers that some of these other masks got, but it's decent shit. A little bit more than decent. Next we got the old boy, Aku or whatever you pronounce it. He's probably the most basic mask here. You don't know a whole lot of his abilities. He's pretty strong. He's durable. He protects Crash. He can be invincible for a little bit. So just because he's invincible, he could be invincible for a little bit at least. He's a little bit stronger than this dude. I think he would win that. Well, yeah. I'll say. Well, actually, no. I'll make him weaker just because he can't deal out a whole lot of damage, but he's a good shield. All right. The little dinosaur, little D or whatever his name is. He's one of the fucking animals you ride as Crash. He just tames them. He's a dinosaur, but he's like a little baby dinosaur. Yeah, he's trash. He's trash. I mean, most people here can stomp on him. He's fast. I give him that. Most of the fucking animals Crash rides is probably gonna be trash. Just saying. Next up we got Coco, Crash's sister. She's not as strong as Crash, but she knows martial arts, which will get you a good ways. Yeah, she's decent. Well, I mean, she is, Crash's sister. Crash is pretty strong considering he beats like 90% of the people on this board. But yeah, Coco. Yeah, she's a major threat. I'll give her that. Just because you can play as her. Next, you got the main bad guy here. Cortex. He's monstrous. Physical strength he doesn't have much, but he's pretty smart. He makes most of the fucking machines in the games and pretty much makes all these creatures and monsters. He's like the head honcho around these parts. So yeah, monstrous. Crash. We'll get to Crash later. We'll save him for later. Crush. Or Crunch. Crunch is pretty strong. He's monstrous. Especially without the elemental masks. And I don't have them on here just because they'd all be about the same power level, I'd imagine. And I didn't feel like getting pictures of all of them too. So it'd just be kind of a waste of time. They would all be under monstrous probably. But him alone, he's monstrous. If he had the mask, he'd be Destroyer class, but yeah, we're just going to put him there. He's got robot arms. That's pretty good. And he's strong. Dingodile. He's got a flamethrower and some rockets sometimes and a vacuum. He's got a lot of artillery going for him. He's honestly, he's pretty strong. I give him monstrous. He's probably not as strong as Crunch in a head-to-head fight, but he's pretty durable. He's got some stuff going for him. Fake Crash. Now, he's got like the same genetics as Crash, but he's a whole lot dumber. And let me tell you, Crash is not so smart himself, so that's going to drag him down quite a bit. I mean, you can't get much dumber than Crash, and this dude is a lot dumber, so he's decent. Alright, he's a decent dude. This mask, what was his name? Ika. He's pretty strong. Honestly, he controls gravity. Yeah. Gravity, you can pretty much do anything at that point. I feel like he could have helped out a whole lot more with Crash in the, fourth game and all, but, gameplay probably wouldn't be as fun. Koala dude. Koala Kong. He's ripped. He throws boulders and shit. That's pretty strong. He's got whopping biceps on him. So, he only appears like one time. I think Crash kills him. Crash like breaks his neck or something with one spin. Or probably 3 spins. He's got to be stronger than fucking Coco, right? I might have to put Coco down because it just doesn't seem right making her a major threat. I mean, Crash does 90% of the work. She doesn't do a whole lot. Man, that's a hard one. No, I'm just going to keep her there. Keep her there for now. The Komodo brothers. I put them together because, they're always together. You're not going to separate them. I know one's Komodo Joe. So, we're going to... they're pretty weak. Even together, they're probably better than... Honestly, no. They're probably not even better than Fake Crash. Just because Fake Crash got that Crash blood in them. Yeah, the Komodo brothers, they're not very top tier in my opinion. This mask right here. Alright. Kapuna. She's the strongest. She controls time. She can slow down time. If you watch the Mortal Kombat video, time is pretty OP. If you control that, no one can really beat you unless you got some major bullshit. So, yeah. Top tier, better than Gravity. And then, this is the last mask from the 4th game. Lani Loli. And from what I remember, he just makes things, he can make certain things transparent or translucent, whatever it is when you can go through it. But only like certain things, so not everything. So, that's not that great. He's probably weaker. Yeah, he's the weakest mask. By far. Honestly, he's probably like decent class. Yeah, he's not that great. If you could do that to anything, then that'd be good. But nope, only certain things. Oh, this dude, Embryo. Yeah. In this form, he's not that strong. He's a little smart. He helped Cortex make all the monsters and animals stuff. So, yeah, it's pretty smart. That's a big brain move. He's better when he drinks his little fucking rat poison and he becomes like a big Frankenstein motherfucker. But that's only sometimes. So, he can vary. He's He's decent. I'll put him here. Yeah. Yeah, and then Injin, that dude, I mean, he's always popping up, and he's always losing. I don't even understand why he's still trying. He's got a missile in his head. I feel like if you ding that thing the wrong way, he's exploding, so it's a pretty big weakness. He's probably weaker than Embryo. Just because, Embryo can turn to a giant hulking beast of a man, ripping ass cheeks, all the ass cheeks in his way. And Engine ain't doing that. He's probably getting his ass cheeks ripped into. So, yeah. This guy, he's all about time too, from what I remember. In Tropy. I know he has a girl version in the 4th game, but I mean, they're the same. They be the same power level. That one's just got titties, and this dude's got some nuts on him. So we'll make him time. So yeah, he's not the embodiment of time like that mask. So he's not at that power level yet, but yeah, time's pretty strong. Cortex's niece, Nina. She's not as powerful as Cortex. She's probably not as smart either. So we'll put her at a major threat. She is... Yeah, she's probably... Man, I don't know. You don't see a whole lot of her either. I don't know if the koala could beat her ass or not. I mean, physically in a fight, he could squash her like a fucking bug, but she's smart. I'll put her here. She's better than Coco. Nitrous Oxide. You don't see him fight. I mean, he's races. And he's not even that great at racing, too, because, he cheats and stuff. Him with his vehicle, he's pretty good. He's decent. I'll put him here. Just because this dude's probably smarter than him. Embryo's probably smarter than Nitrous Oxide, and he can turn into, the Hulk. So, yeah, I'll give him that. This fucking Native American dude, Papu. Yeah, this fat fuck. He's the first boss in Crash 1. So he gets beaten pretty easily. Honestly, he's trash. Everyone above him could probably defeat him. Yeah. But he could probably eat the dinosaur. Scarface Rat. Pinstripe. I mean, it's just, Scarface. You got a Tommy gun. He's the only dude on here with an actual gun that shoots bullets. So I guess technically he could probably beat most of these people. But he can't even hit Crash. Which Crash isn't that fast. He is a major threat. Yeah. He's smarter than the koala. And he could shoot the koala. Just shoot him in the head. Dead. But I feel like all these guys in the monstrous class could probably beat him. Dingodile's got all a bunch of guns, and Crush is, like Crash, but he's ripped, and he's got a robot arm, and, he usually works for Cortex here. The polar bear. Now, the question is, what is stronger? A baby T-Rex, baby polar bear, or a baby tiger? All of them got some gnarly teeth on them, but they're all babies. The T-Rex is probably, I'd say, faster than a polar bear. Polar bear is probably weaker than a T-Rex. Okay. Now, where's a tiger fit in on this? The tiger is, faster than polar bear probably. It's a cat. They can pounce. They got, they're more ferocious. I mean, bears are ferocious too, don't get me wrong, but look at them. Look at this little sad sack of shit. Yeah, so the cat is going to be, yeah, right there. T-Rex is stronger than both these mammals. We got Ripperoo, that crazy bastard. I mean, he gets smart at one point, but he's got like bipolar syndrome or whatever. He's crazy. He's also pretty weak too, though. I mean, he doesn't really do anything himself. He just jumps around on fucking bombs and TNT boxes. Honestly, Ripperoo isn't that good. He can't even use his arms. All he can do is jump around. If there's no TNT there, then he ain't doing shit. So yeah, he's trash. Ripperoo is trash, unfortunately. I mean, I like him, but his power scaling is not helping him out. Okay, then we got the Teutonas, and yeah, the pictures here are a little fucked up. They're a little fucked up for some of these. I didn't realize until I made a tier list. But you got the Teutonas here. You got the OG Tana, where she's just a busty chick with big old titties. She ain't doing nothing. She's trash. She's weaker than Ripperoo. Honestly, the dinosaur... These things could maul her to death. Yeah, she's the weakest. But then Tana in the new game, from the other timeline, she's pretty badass. She's got a hook. She can, like, throw a hook around and grab things, and she knows martial arts. She's monstrous, honestly. She could probably take down fucking Cortex, honestly. Yeah, she's pretty strong. From the weakest character to one of the strongest. Yeah. And then next we got Tiny Tiger. He's big, he's a brute. He's almost brain dead though. He's literally got no brain. Yeah, he's decent. I put him closer to the koala dude just because they're similar in size and stature, but I think the koala dude might be smarter just because Tiny goes out of the way just to be a dumb fuck. But is he dumber than Fake Crash? I don't know. I really don't know. I'll give him. He's got bigger muscles. All right, he's probably fuck Fake Crash up. It'd be a close fight. I'll make him stronger. Well, I'll make him here. I'll put him right here between Fake Crash and Embryo. Because Embryo's smarter, yeah. He's smarter than both these dudes. But both Fake Crash and Tiny got the size advantage and the muscle. Embryo only can use his muscle for a limited amount of time. And I think it like gives him kidney stones or whatever. So, that's not good. He's not going to be using it too much. So on a head-on-head fight with these guys, he probably won't win too much. And we got the final two down here. We got Crash and Uka Uka. Uka Uka is basically Satan. He's all about destruction, taking over the world. Literally not a good bone in his body or his mask. He's pretty powerful. He's more powerful than Aku Aku or... I always fuck his name up. But is he more powerful than Gravity and Time? I don't think so. I think Gravity got him beat because he could just... If this dude wanted to, he controls Gravity. I mean, he could just fling him around. He can't even get close to him. Or he could just rip him apart. Alright, and we come down to our last boy down here. Crash. Crash is a destroyer class. I mean, he's stupid, but he's beaten everybody on this board. Yeah, he's beaten everybody, all the bosses. He's stronger than all the good guys. I mean, he does everything pretty much himself. I just think he's probably stronger than him. He's stronger than Satan. But, like, Time and Gravity, I think, still got Crash beat. Like, if they wanted to. But, yeah, then you can make the argument Crash did beat Tropy. But he had help. Especially in the fourth game. when he was like OP. Like in the third game, he was strong, but I don't think he was as strong as Crash 4 in Tropy. But Crash had help from all the masks and stuff, you know, to fight him. So I'll put him there. And I mean, this is the list. I feel pretty comfortable with it. All these people down here are trash. The only ones that you could probably rearrange on the decent class is Fake Crash and Tiny and Embryo. Everything else is fine. The major threat class I think is fine. Aku, you don't know a whole lot about Aku, but he's durable. He's pretty durable. I don't think he can die. The monstrous, you got these guys, Crush, Dingodile, Cortex, and Crash 4, Tana. And then Destroyer class, Time Mask, Time Dude, Gravity Mask, Crash, and Satan. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. Wait for the next one to come out. I don't know what it is yet, but I guess we'll both find out together. Alright, see you boys.